through the town, my music loud. Windows down, yeah, you can hear me now. I turn it up, I need that bass.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Riley back here with another video, and today I'm going to show you guys how to get the Reaper variant of the Tesla gun for Call of Duty World War II Zombies, the Final Reich map. This is the hardest variant to get. That's why it's the first video coming out. I'm going to do all 4 of them, but I wanted to get this one out just so people don't rip their hair out while trying this, because the strategy I'm going to implement is very simple. We're going to start off with a couple things prior to actually starting up the game. I would suggest 2 to 4 people. If you can get your friends, definitely have your friends play with you, because having randoms in zombies games where you're going to have to hold a lot of zombies and do Easter egg steps, they usually just kind of lose their cool a little bit faster than your friends will. So if you can do it with your friends, probably you and 2 other friends get a 3-man squad going in. Before you complete the final upgrade step for the weapons, you have to have done the central lightning rod and the 2 left side lightning rods for the hand of God. Just make sure you've done that. And I'm going to go talk about how the chargers work a little bit. Now, when you put the batteries in the chargers, a lot of you are probably thinking, well, if I killed a bomber zombie next to it and it didn't suck up the soul, it's because for the bomber zombies and for the mace zombies that are in the next video, you have to actually have 2 of them by it. And now once you have 2 or more by it, the base of the charger will glow a bright green color. It's hard to miss, and that will say that this is eligible to pick up at least one of these zombie souls. And it also takes about 3 bomber zombies. You might take 4, but for the most part, our testing, it takes about 3. But you can get that all done. Realistically, you could get it done by round 8, but in the thumbnail, I have it a little bit higher of a round, just so if somebody does get it later, then they don't, get mad and all that. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. The first thing when you spawn into the game, you're just going to open up the map, turn on the power and all that, the pilot light. And you basically just want to wait until you get a mace zombie. You don't want to open the salt mine door. I repeat, do not open the salt mine door until you have a mace zombie. Now, the mace zombie usually will come on round 11. I have had him come on round 8 too. In this gameplay you're seeing, he's on round 8, and I'm just I was kind of surprised because it's the first time that's ever happened to me. But I believe if you're in the laboratory around round 8, he'll come out of the pod and he'll actually be a zombie in the map. Because earlier we tried it, and if you're not there, he comes out of the pod, but he just disappears completely. So make sure you're in there. Now, once you have him on your aggro, you want to have a regular person keep a zombie that round. That's why I suggest 3 people. 1 person to lead them, another person to do a step that's going to be after this, and 1 person to just keep the zombie away from everything so he doesn't get killed off or get in the way. Now, once you take this mace zombie into the pack-a-punch room, you want to have him hit the silver battery box that's to the right of the entrance. You want to have him come in at an angle, because that way when he swings, he has to make contact with the silver thing to break it open. And if he's directly in front of you, then he'll just hit you and he won't hit the box, and you'll lose 1/3 of your health bar. But anyways, once you have it broken open, it's not too bad. If you mess up, just run away, regen your health, and then come back and try it again. This is a pretty easy step, and you'll probably get it the first or second try. You want to pick up the battery, and you want to put it in the charger that's by the pillar, right next to it. It's not far away or anything. Now, once you get the battery in the charger, you can go ahead and kill off that mace zombie. You won't need him for any more of these steps. Now you want to open the salt mine door. Now, there will be 4 bomber zombies in the salt mine. You don't want to run down there and get the aggro. You want to barely step in around the corner so they see you and they'll start. Now, what you want to do is you want to shoot the zombies on the back holding the bombs. Doing this will release the bomb because he'll be dead. He won't have any range of his muscles, and he'll drop the bomb and he'll start running faster and he'll catch up to you, but he will not explode because he won't have the bomb on his back. You want to do this with all 4 zombies. Now, you might see it in the gameplay, you might not. I try it and I blow him up. You have to be careful, because if you shoot the tank, it'll blow up. If you shoot the zombie that's walking, he'll just die. You have to shoot the one that's carrying the bomb in the head. Now, once you have at least 2, ideally you want to have all 4 with you, but sometimes not in a perfect world. It'll just blow up. You want to have at least 2, but ideally 4 or possibly 5, because one can spawn in that round. And before, we've had it spawn actually spawn in on the round, and we went ahead and took his head off too, just so we have an extra. Now you want to have somebody take the aggro of all the zombies, preferably somebody, preferably you that's watching the video, because you'll know where to stand to get them to get sucked into the trap. And you want to have another person stand at one of the track activation sites. It's on each side of the room. And what you want to do is you want to train them around, get them all as close together as possible, and then you want to go to the charger and tell them to activate. Now, the first time I do this, I stand in the corner, I do get down. I'd suggest I would take the down and guarantee to get the souls in there than to run away and not get the souls in there. But that's just me. Now, once the trap is done, that should be enough, and you should be able to pick up the battery. But if not, don't fear, because I'm going to show you guys how you can get it in later rounds, just in case. Because we did not get it in this video, so we have to go a couple later rounds to do it. Now, you basically, everybody wants to train in a different spot until you get a couple bomber zombies in the map. Where, as soon as they spawn in, you want to shoot the bombs off of them, so you don't have to worry about them exploding. On this round, we do end up getting 2. You need at least 2 for the trap to be able to suck up souls. And then you want somebody that doesn't have any zombies, or you can just slowly whittle away the excess zombies. Now, bomber zombies do count as actual round zombies, so you can leave those the last 2 alive. And once you get them all whittled down to just those 2, you want somebody to take the aggro of both of them, or somebody might already have the aggro of both of them. They might have done 2 of them. And then you want to go in there and you want to repeat the same process as before. I will restate no jack in the boxes, because I did get 2 around previous, but I did use a jack in the boxes, and they work on other traps, and I would suggest them on all the other traps. But this one, it takes so long for the trap to actually come by and kill them that the jack in the box will probably go off and kill the bombers before the trap comes by and sucks their soul up into the battery. Now, once you do have the battery charged up, you'll be able to hold X on it and pick it up. And you want to take it to the morgue and put it in the slit to the right of the machine. Then once it's in there, you want to hold X to activate and defend it. Once defended, the machine will power up, and it will start to do what it did before when it made the regular Tesla gun piece. You want to go ahead and just wait for it. And once it's done, you can go up and hold X and pick it up, and then you're actually, all you have to do is go up to the table and assemble it, and you're done with this video. Now I want to go ahead and just state a little bit of facts about the gun. It's not very good. It's alright, and it's definitely, a good wonder weapon nonetheless. It'll always kill them, but it's not worth, if you don't have 4 people in this game, it's not worth doing this one. If you're not trying to do the Easter egg, I suggest just the one for the Bloodthirst, Midnight, and Hurricane. They're easy to do. You don't have to completely adapt a brand new strategy for it. In this one, you'll see gameplay up on the screen right now. It does perform fairly well. If you shoot a zombie by itself, it'll actually run into another group of zombies and blow up. Or if they're in a group, it'll just kind of like insta-kill them. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. The next 3 videos will be out as soon as I can get them up. They might be out over the next day or so. If you guys liked the video and it helped you at all, leave a like. If you didn't like the video, you can dislike it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below. If you're new to the channel and like World War II, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Can't nobody get up in my car today. Backseat, feeling like a charter plane. Bumping so the shocker charges to the game. Paint dripping like I'm whipping marmalade.